Hello everyone, welcome to the CoScore Exams Fair, where we talk about modern learning, testing system and the real drivers behind student success. I'm Rashi, I'm the CEO of CoScore.
And I am Saksham Sharma. Today's topic is little bold, a little uncomfortable, and also extremely important. Students aren't failing, but your systems are.
Absolutely. Blaming student is easy, but the actual problem lies in our outdated systems, outdated processes and outdated assessment methods. So let's get started.
So Rashi, let us start with our first topic. Our first topic is myth of a weak student. So according to you, Rashi, who is called as a weak student?
Saksham, as per me, I am hearing this, very oftenly now that this student is weak, the entire batch is weak. But as per me, no one is actually weak. It's our system. It's our problem of our outdated system which are making this thing, weird and making blaming other students for this. But as per me, no one is weak. It's about our system which is not right here.
So do you mean we are using a wrong approach towards students?
Absolutely, yes. We really need to work on our system. Strong system needs to be in place rather than blaming the students. So there is a absolute need of upgrading our system, our processes, our assessments methods.
Okay, Rashi, do you have any suggestions for colleges, institutes and coaching centers for this?
Yes, Saksham. So for colleges, I would say that they are still using the old teaching patterns, right? Methods. But the problem is that they are not looking into the data, inside data. They are still using that they are taking exam now and students are waiting for 1 month for their results and they are not looking into the data patterns why this student is not performing. So this problem, so I would suggest to the colleges, universities that they should look into the new methods of assessments, new method of data patterns, so that they can actually help students in their improving their performances.
So Rashi, according to you, today's assessment processes are outdated and they are not reliable anymore.
Correct.
Okay. Do you have any view on this?
Yes, absolutely. As per me, mostly examination pattern today, they are using old methods of memorizing, mug up the things, right? They are still not realizing this thing that the need of the hour is checking their critical thinking, checking their adaptive learning, checking their, aptitude. So these all factors should come into the picture along with examination pattern so that we can actually view the holistic journey of a student rather than it's just mug up the things and write down and then waiting for the results. Just like that you are learning bicycle and your instructor tell this after a month that you are not able to balance it.
Yeah, feedbacks are very important.
Feedbacks, real-time feedbacks, prompt feedbacks are really important this time. So that student can start improving where they are lacking in their skills rather than it's just mug up, write down and wait for the result.
According to you, what are the gaps present in the system that is causing students for failure?
Saksham, as per me, the biggest problem is timely feedback, lack of practice session has to be there in the system, regular practice session, right? Data insight, it's really important to give timely insight of student performance so that they can start improving, right? And last but not the least, it's high stake pressure, because too much pressure on students that what if they fail in the exam, right? So that has not to be there as per me, because if that pressure will be there, then student will not perform. So it's better give them timely feedback, timely data insight, timely practice sessions has to be there so that they will improve overall. Not their fate not to be decided only by one exam.
when exams decides your future, there must be so much stress for students.
Yes, that stress has to be removed from them. And with these practices like timely feedback, data practices, their overall practice of the sessions, test series kind of things can help them to improve.
So Rashi, according to you, what are the modern assessment system should look like? What are the main concerns?
Okay, so Saksham, as per me, a modern examination system should have master-based learning, difficulty level calibration, AI generated explanation has to be there, exam like practice test has to be there, live proctoring for fairness in their assessment process, and deep analytics that has to be really there in
So that
modern
the
examination
students
system.
should know that in what subject or part of their curriculum they are weak.
So deep analytics will definitely help them to understand where they really need improvement. So this is why this list of features has to be there in modern examination.
Right.
Assessments are not meant to punish, they meant to guide the overall progress. So with the right system, every student can shine. So as per me, students are not failing. The system is outdated. So don't blame the learner, modernize the system. And with that, thank you for joining today's episode. We'll see you in the next one. And until then, learn smart, test smarter. And yes, test with CoiScore. Thank you.